Things that I put together that I wanted you guys to try. One of them was a flank steak, no salt. I made a marinade for it, which I marinated. This flank steak tends to be very chewy, but when you cook it and you marinate it and you cut it on a bias, it's delicious. I have a fresh corn salsa. You know, we don't eat things like that. We normally eat, you know, greens or fried corn. This is fresh corn with tomatoes, a little bit of pineapple for a little sweetness, some cilantro, and red onion. And I used a little apple cider vinegar to give it a little tang. It's very good. So this is how I'm starting to eat. And you know, in our communities, we need to start learning how to eat like this if we want to survive. I was telling the story that in my class, in my dialysis, I'm not a diabetic, but people that are on dialysis and that are diabetics have a very, very hard time. You know, when you hear people saying, you know, when they come to dialysis and they can hardly move and they're really tired, a lot of times it's because they are diabetics and they're not following the program like they should. And because of that, all kinds of things, you know, happen. So I also, with the flank steak, I have a few chicken kebabs here, which I like chicken, but I don't like fried chicken. I try not to eat fried chicken, and that's my weakness. I grew up eating fried chicken every Sunday, you know, and in between. And when I needed a snack, I didn't go to McDonald's. I went to Church's, or I went to, you know, Red Barn, you know, and got chicken. So this is a way for me to eat a little better. I'm on a low sodium to no sodium diet. So for me, I'm starting to get to the point where I can taste salt even if it's just a little bit. So for you guys that are, you know, there's a little bit in here. So of course I won't be eating it. Does everybody like this steak well done? Yes? Okay.
No. Give me a little piece.
I like a little pea too. How many people in here have family members that are either have high blood pressure or everybody? How many of us have it right here?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it run in your family, or is it just something that you? Yeah, it pretty much runs in everybody's family. In my family, it's not diabetes, but it's high blood pressure, heart disease, and I got all of it. So I really would like to get more of us to come and to go to these diabetic classes and the other classes and stuff in Summa that they teach, you know, to tell us about our health and what we need to do and what we should be doing. Because we're so used to eating Southern home-cooked food, which is okay, but it's in moderation. This is extra virgin olive oil. You're like, what's taking so long? This last piece I'm going to put on this grill, give it the grill marks. So in the wintertime when you don't use your grill, you can still have grill marks and make things eaten outside.
Gateway Healthcare Services is a certified and accredited home health agency owned by Dennis and Tracy Cox. We provide skilled nursing, psych nursing, physical, speech, and occupational therapy, as well as home health aides and homemaker services, and medical social services. We can train your family members to become paid caregivers under some of our programs. Gateway Healthcare Services is located in Akron and Columbus. We accept Medicare, Medicaid, Passport, private insurance, self-pay, as well as all waiver programs. To contact us, call 1-877-505-4337. 1-877-505-4337. Gateway Healthcare Services.
Hi, I'm John Howlett. I'm from the UK and I joined the fast lane with the Small Business Equalizer. Now, being from the UK and loving sports, I never thought my small business would ever have the opportunity to advertise at the NBA Finals, let alone the NFL Hall of Fame week. Wow, I must admit, at the price, can you say a once in a lifetime deal? With the even the big time events offered, opportunity and price, it was a no-brainer for me and my business, and I joined the Small Business Equalizer, and you should too.
It's Rodney here. It's Akron Today's Show. We are back, and we're standing here with Chef Dennis. How you doing? He getting some calls because everybody's seen that little demonstration you was doing. Tell us about what you were cooking up.
Well, we were just giving some healthy alternatives for meals for the African American community. Things that weren't fried, they were done from scratch. We did a flank steak, a slightly marinated flank steak. We did stir fry, a health conscious stir fry, corn salsa. We also did my take on broccoli, roasted broccoli, and everyone seemed to enjoy it.
Now, I got a question. Now, as African Americans, we got a lot of people in our family. I heard you mention high blood pressure, diabetes, and, you know, how do we get away from that I'm going to eat this, I'm going to die anyway mentality? Well,
it has to start with our kids, to be honest with you. I think for us, it's a little maybe too late because it's kind of ingrained into us. But we need to start teaching our children how to eat better. I think if we started to do that, things would change.
Okay. Now, this was just day one of can you tell us what's going to happen the rest of the weekend about the grand opening?
Oh, sure. Well, tomorrow, Friday, we're going to have a jazz wine tasting with like premium cheeses and little niblets, and there'll be little different stations in our office that people can partake. And then Saturdays is the grand opening, ribbon cutting ceremony. I have a proclamation for Renee. There'll be a lot of politicians, judges, and people from the city. So I'm really looking forward to it, and I'm really looking for us to move this company forward in the next year or two. And we've got a lot of new things that are coming along, and I'm really excited about it.
Okay. And y'all did this as a joint venture with Suma Health? Or?
Yes, we did. They have a class, a diabetic class, and I wanted to do something because I'm on dialysis, and I kind of wanted to do something that to get it out to the community that, you know, this ain't no joke. You know, people are dying, you know, from eating wrong. And, you know, it's hereditary, it's just bad eating habits. And I just wanted to do something that would, you know, help other people.
Okay, appreciate it, man. Food was good. It was great. Y'all didn't see me eat because, you know, y'all didn't see me eat. But anyway, we'll be here for the rest of the weekend. Appreciate it. Y'all come down, South Hawkins, right here. What is this?
It's 1511 South Hawkins. I say the village of New Seasons. That's what I call it. It is New Seasons. And it's a wonderful facility, and it kind of reminds me of the heyday when Howard Street had all the black businesses and Copley Road had all the black businesses, and that's what we need to get back to, is being self-sufficient.
Okay, we'll see you the rest of the weekend.